Hello there. So back on the allotment after a week off for holidays, and as usual I've got a rather extensive to-do list, so I'm just going to plod through and take my time and enjoy what I'm doing and just tick those jobs off steadily and slowly. So I'm back at work, so I'm mostly coming up here in the evenings. Fortunately this week we've got absolutely fantastic weather. It's properly glorious, so it's going on for 7 o'clock this evening and it's still really hot and really light. Well, the first thing that I want to do is it's time to dig up some crops. I've got some radishes that need pulling out, so we'll get those done and then I'll come back and have another chat with you. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Tim here at My Carbon Coach. I hadn't planned that at all, totally by accident. This is just what I was wearing to work today. So welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're not. Really appreciate you tuning in, and I'd also appreciate it if you wanted to hit that subscribe button. Let's get that out of the way at the start. So I've just dug up some of my radishes and we've got mixed results yet again. So over in the far corner, about there, we've got this rainbow radish seeds that I got, and once again I've ended up with spindly little sort of parsnippy type ones. That is looking a little bit weird and awful, unfortunately. One or two of them looked alright. That one is kind of vaguely radish shaped but still quite parsnippy. However, just here in the bed behind me, nestled in between my pak choy and the butternut squashes, which I don't know if you can see, they're going crazy. They're literally all over the shop. I had my breakfast reds. There's a couple of diddy ones. Most of them are looking like actual real radishes, so I'm really chuffed with those. I've got an absolute whopper, well, got a couple of absolute whoppers. Those ones are looking really fab. There goes another tray. And as I was just saying, got a couple of diddy ones as well. So super happy with those. Not happy with these. Serve me right for trying to be too fancy. Does anyone know if radishes leaves have irritants on them? Because these appear to be stinging my hands. I don't really know what's going on there. Anyway, that's that done. Like I said at the top of the video, I've got all sorts of stuff that I want to do. The whole place just needs a bit of maintenance. There's all kinds of weeds everywhere. But first, I want to show you something really exciting that I literally bought this morning on my way to work. So it's a Weetabix tin. Weetabix is my favourite breakfast cereal. Just by me, I've got kind of like a bric-a-brac shop, Wolf's Old Workshop or something like that. It's quite rusty. It looks 80s, early 90s possibly, judging by the sort of the style of the logo. But I absolutely love sort of Weetabix memorabilia and things. And this was just £5. So I'm going to give it a brush, see if I've got a sort of a hard bristled brush, give that a clean up, and that is going to be my seed tin that I'm going to keep in the shed. Because at the moment, if you've seen inside my shed possibly from previous videos, everything's just scattered along the bench. It's not the most organised of places, so this is going to be part of my getting Tim organised. That's where we're at so far, and what I'm going to do now is, because like I said, it's cracking on, it's just gone 7 o'clock, I'm going to just do some weeding and just get everything looking sort of to a nice level. So yeah, time for some weeding. Way. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I've got really bad knees, and that's why you don't see me kneeling down really, and I'm sort of bent over. It's probably going to give me back problems later in life as well. I just can't sort of bend, well, I can bend my knee, but then putting pressure on it, it just does really bad things to my kneecaps, unfortunately. So anyway, yeah, weeding's going all right. I've pulled out some weeds out of this bed here. However, what I did do, and I don't think I mentioned it at all, was I got, because I'm back at work now, some coffee grounds and some green tea leaves as well that we've used, and I sort of sprinkled it all over this bed, and what it's done is seems to have suppressed the weeds. I don't know if that is just a coincidence or if that's a real thing, but it's also, yeah, seemed to stop anything being dug up. I've still got my pak choya being munched on, so I really need to put net or protect those in the future, so lesson learnt for next time. But yeah, just got some coffee grounds and loose green tea just sort of sprinkled all over here, so yeah, really enjoying that. The onions seem to be coming on quite well. Pak choy are definitely doing really well. I need to check how long they actually take to come to full fruition, and as you can see there, the butternut squashes are just, yeah, they're just spreading out like mad. I mean, this one's all the way out to here. There's still no actual squashes of the butternut variety under all of this. However, it's mighty impressive and just shows that I can do it. So then next year I'll be more prepared and I'll be able to put those in. So anyway, after that interlude, back to even more weeding for this evening. So the sun's going down, and that's another decent load of weeds pulled up from that section. So it's pretty much time to call it a night, although whilst I was working over there, I just want to show you guys something. So we're going to head over to the sort of the start of the path of the allotment, and some of you might remember from a while ago that my lovely friend Bethan gave me these couple of plants here. So just going to get myself down here. So she gave me a fennel and this lemon balm. They've been through the wars, but they're both really bouncing back. So this fennel has just got loads and loads of lovely new growth down here at the bottom, and this lemon balm, which I knew that I'd done something bad to. However, down at the bottom, I'm presuming that it's lemon balm, but there's all kinds of leaves down here that are starting to grow back, so I don't know whether I need to just completely prune this all the way back and then it will start to shoot back up or what. So yeah, I'm going to have a play around with these and experiment and see if there's anything that I can do to just to make them even more healthy. So hopefully I haven't killed both of those things from Bethan. Certainly the fennel's coming back, is looking fantastic, and the lemon balm, yeah, not too sure, but maybe if I just trim off the dead wood, as it were, then that'll be okay as well. So Bethan is a patron of the channel, and what that means is that every month she donates, kind of like a direct debit, a little bit of money to help myself and my endeavours, and that includes sort of maintenance and getting this allotment built, ready, planted, all of that kind of stuff, through to sort of funding litter picking, like plastic bags, litter grabbers, that kind of thing, to running the website. And it is really amazing that people, Bethan's not the only one, I have a handful of absolutely incredible supporters on Patreon who I can never thank enough. And the end goal, if you're unaware, is to become self-sufficient and self-employed, and Patreon is a fantastic way that can happen. So if you're interested at all in checking it out, then please do. The link is down in the description as always. So that's going to do it for this evening. It's a really nice evening, so I might just have a sit down and chill for a little bit, just enjoy the plot, and then make my way back home for some chocolate and watching some Parks and Rec. So catch you all soon. Hi again, so I'm back. It's the next day, back again after work, and yeah, cracking on with a few more jobs. I've just hoed off the weeds in the bed that I haven't actually filled with compost yet, because yeah, there was nothing there to suppress everything just growing back, so just, yeah, giving it a good hoe. Wanted to talk about mint. So, unfortunately, Sally Strawberry Mint is not doing very well at all. She flowered beautifully, and then everything just went to pot, for want of a better word. So, my friend Julia, who is a garden designer, she runs her own business, designing gardens, said that it really shouldn't have been out in full sun. It likes quite shady partial sun, lots and lots of water. So I think that it was me going for a week when it wasn't hot, but it wasn't wet. So I think that's part of the problem. And even the OG Monty is looking a little bit worse for wear. Maybe I'm just not pruning back enough as and when I can. There's plenty of new growth looking really, really nice. Lots and lots of little delicate baby leaves down at the bottom, but the top is definitely feeling a little bit dry. So I'm going to keep on working on sort of different places to put them, try and coax them back to life with a good watering. What doesn't need any help though, and we're going to get up and go for a walk, is the basil mint. Bertie basil mint is just growing and growing and growing, absolutely insane, and he's putting off all these little tendrils all the way down to the ground and all the way around here. It's just trying to get his roots and everything as far away, so I'm just needing to trim those up a bit really to try and keep them contained in here. But yeah, this is doing so well, absolutely love it. So whilst we're up this way, I just want to head over here towards the where I just pulled up the radishes yesterday actually. Got lots and lots of lovely rocket. I think I'm going to harvest some of this. I'm going to go and get the scissors, just give this rocket a bit of a haircut, and that'll make some nice salads for the next few days. So there we go, got an absolutely beautiful handful of tasty, delicious rocket. So I'm just going to go and pop that into my bag. And that might be it for this week. We'll have to wait and see if there's a next segment after this. Yep, I was right, this is the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate everyone that tunes in week after week to see what I'm up to and drop comments down below. Yeah, really keeps me motivated and psyched to be doing what I'm doing. Once again, thank you very much to my lovely patrons for helping to support the channel. Details are down in the description if you'd like to become a patron as well. I think whilst we're heading into autumn and over winter, we're going to drop down to a once every fortnight schedule. It'll work out nicely, I feel. There'll be just the right amount of things to be doing each week, well, each fortnight. So I'm going to sign off there before I completely forget how to speak. So YouTube will have put a video up here that you might like to watch next, and there's a round thing over here to click on if you still need to subscribe to the channel. So I've been Tim, here at My Common Coach. Take care of yourselves, take care of your plots, and have a fantastic week. Cheers everyone.